Today is Thursday, November 19. My name is Pastor Anthony, and this is Wilderness Wanderings. Today our text comes from Psalm 115. Not to us, Lord, not to us, but to your name be the glory, because of your love and faithfulness. Psalm 115, verse 1. One of the problems with idolatry is that it pulls our attention, desires, and ambitions away from the one they are supposed to be pointed at, which is God, and points them at the idol or ourselves instead. Going back to Tuesday's devotion, if our devices, these creations of our own hands, along with the images and words they bring us, if they have become idols in our lives, demanding our attention, claiming our desires, and fueling our ambitions through ever-increasing amounts of screen time, then we need to hear these words of the psalm again. Not to us, Lord, and not to us, but to your name be the glory. It is in your presence we wish to dwell, not our own. There are elements of our current technological idolatries that are quite ancient, in that we form our idols, and then they form us. Adam and Eve believed the serpent's lie, that they could become like God, if only they would reach for the fruit of disobedience. The builders of the Tower of Babel also reached for the heavens, the place of God, to make it their own. Likewise, in our pursuits of technology, we continue to reach for things that perhaps are not ours to grasp. We reach for omnipresence, that ability to be all or everywhere present. Through the eyes and ears of our technological idols, we can be present anywhere and everywhere in the world at once. Time and space no longer limit us. Digitally, we are free of them. And through our technology, we reach for omniscience, that ability to be all-knowing. Through those same means of digital omnipresence, we drink in the news of markets, politics, opinions, and happenings from all around the world. And we gobble up the images of intimate pornographic content as well. We want to see, hear, and know everything. And digitally, we are promised that we can. Just keep scrolling. Our hunger and thirst for more information becomes insatiable. For what eye ever has its fill of seeing, and what ear ever has its fill of hearing? And we also reach for omnipotence, that ability to be all-powerful. With the tap of a finger from the comfort of home, the world answers our call. Groceries are delivered to our door. Meetings are conducted. Our desires are satisfied. Not only that, but we are able to shape the powers of government and bring corporations to their knees through our activist tweets and posts. We get the sense that we are inferior to no one. The power is quite literally in the palm of our hands. And yet, these devices that we have created in our image with eyes, ears, and voice, etc., to make us all-present, all-knowing, and all-powerful, that is, to make us like God, these devices have in fact, far from setting us free unto divinity, they have enslaved us. The serpent's lie has again turned out to be just that, a lie. We form our idols and our technology, and then they form us. Becoming digitally present everywhere, we have actually become uprooted, disconnected, and lonely from the present embodied time and place in which we dwell. Becoming digitally full of knowing all things, we have actually only become more scatterbrained, anxious, and distrustful before the crushing complexity of our world's problems. Becoming digitally powerful, we have, through very real elements of addiction, actually become powerless to put down the device in our hands, enslaved again to a technology that is not bringing us life, freedom, or divinity. These works of our hands are manifestations of our reach to become God without God. And yet without God, all we find is death. And so the psalmist calls us back. Not to us, Lord, not to us, but to your name be the glory, because of your love and faithfulness. God also promises that we will become like him, but not without him. Glory comes to his name when we become like him by humbly receiving him and his Spirit-filled work in our lives. His love and faithfulness in Jesus set us free to live fully, peacefully, and meaningfully. Jesus lovingly reminds us that the only place we really desire to be is in the place where he is, together in community with the triune God and with his people. And what we really hunger and thirst for is an ever deeper knowledge of him, which is where all wisdom and knowledge truly begin. And the power we really desire to have is his power at work within us, bringing his kingdom in, through, and around us. So again, I invite you to joining in praying this prayer of the psalmist with me today, and every day that you confront the lure of idolatry, technology, or any other sort of enslaving addiction. Confront it with these words: not to us, Lord, not to us, but to your name be the glory. As you journey on, go with the blessing of God. May the peace of the Lord Christ go with you wherever he may send you. May he guide you through the wilderness, protect you through the storm. May he bring you home rejoicing at the wonders he has shown you. May he bring you home rejoicing once again into our doors.